Oh,
Bye, Tails! Bye!
So I think when this thing, you have to go that way.
Okay. Okay.
I'm stuck.
Oh. What was that?
Did you see me? I'm stuck on the wall. So many freaking laser beams.
Okay. Hi. Is that what that is?
Yeah, like laser, like guillotine thing.
Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic. Oh, meh. Well.
Yeah.
Why is it moving so slow right now?
I don't know.
Yay! Oh, okay.
I keep trying to figure out where we're going, but you just like go one way.
I know, I'm just going wherever it's taking me. I knew that was gonna happen. Stupid things. Oh, me! No! There we go.
Here we go again. Whee!
Whee!
Here's that thing again.
Okay, those are so hard to see.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I was like, I don't think so.
I do, because there's just too much going on in the background. Like, honestly? Like... No! Why? Stupid thing! Ugh.
This one does have a lot of stuff going on though.
It does. It's just like, wait. Oh. I was all trying to jump up there.
Let's see. I think you're supposed to hit that.
Oh, I see. Okay, I see. Oh, don't. No.
Ah!
Ugh.
Ah!
Don't. Oh. Okay, well.
Game over.
Yes! Because you don't save, and I'm on my last life! That's why I was trying to get the 100 rings, remember? And I didn't? But look how many continues I have.
Yeah. Let's see where it starts you off. Does it start you at the beginning? No, it starts you right there.
Yeah.
I'll save right there.
Okay. I've decided to stop asking you to save because you just do whatever.
Yeah, see, I don't get hints either.
Oh. I don't have any rings. I forgot. Are there rings over here?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, hit the save. Sorry. I'll go.
Yeah, there's some rings right there too.
I just didn't grab them, huh?
No.
Okay, let me.
Because you just wander off.
Well, it's Sonic! You're supposed to wander off all fast. Oh. Ugh, I can't hit him. Oh, man.
Ah, watch out.
Oh.
Come
on. Okay, start right over. Screw it. Those 10 rings don't make a difference. Even if I have 2, it's still the same.
Yeah, just remember the ball comes out of the top and then
I know.
And then you gotta watch out for it when it comes back. Yay!
Oh, you're stuck up there, huh?
Yeah.
Yay!
Oh,
Bye, Tails! Bye! Am I leaving you behind like how in the second one?
Maybe.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what you get.
Bye, Knuckles. See you later. Don't forget to call it right. Of course, nowadays, who writes in like snail mail?
Right?
But back then, I'm just wandering.
Because you're gonna go inside the thing. But I think you have to fight somebody first.
Or do I? Oh no, there you are. Hi, Tails.
This one's a pain in the ass. I think this one has like, he shoots out platforms and stuff. Ah. But you have to watch out because he's got this one tiny little thing.
Oh.
Ah.
Gotcha. That was easy.
Lots
Of course, I say that. Oh my god.
Here, let me do it again.
I have to start all over from the beginning again. Really?
We have enough time just to. Let me in there. Oh. Ah.
Got him. I got him this time.
And I got you one ring just so you survive.
Bye.
Let me save you there. You're not gonna need more than one ring. See, I like that they actually stop the time during the cutscenes now.
I know.
I used to hate that about the other one. I would die in the middle of cutscenes, and I'm like, what the hell?
Like it shouldn't count.
So I'm just gonna let you attack him because when I jump into him, for some reason you jump into him right after, and I'm like, no.
Okay.
See, if you jump right into him, right after, he's still flashing and it doesn't count.
Oh, I see. Was that what happened?
Yeah,
I did not know that.
it's been like that since the first one.
I know, but I'm not paying attention to you. I'm paying attention to me.
I know you don't pay attention to anything.
Whatever, jerk.
Yay! And now he's gonna fly off somewhere.
Yeah. That's right. That's how you do it. Dun, dun, dun. What? Don't give me that look. Oh my god, whatever. It's 'cause you. Okay, I'm just gonna stare up and then. Okay, look me out. Oh. How did the death egg get destroyed in that?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, it's kind of questionable, like, cause like, we didn't really fight the death egg. We didn't even go into the death egg. We were on the outskirts of the death egg.
Yeah.
And it's really questionable, how did that
I don't
get
know.
destroyed?
Yeah, I don't understand like what happened there. It's like, okay, so the death egg took off and left Knuckles falling off of that beam, and then you went to like, I guess what would be like a hangar bay door or something,
Yeah, we weren't even inside of it.
and then you fought Dr. Robotnik on a small little one of his machine things or whatever, but it's not even connected to the death egg. So I'm like, what?
Was that supposed to be like the equivalent of the Death Egg's exhaust port or what? So we just like, but we didn't actually shoot into the exhaust port, so it's not like it's.
Yeah, that didn't make any sense at all.
No, it doesn't.
I kind of got confused by
like the most I figured we would like disable Dr. Robotnik's little machine thing that he was inside, but not the whole Death Egg. But anyhow, that was a very easy ending.
Yeah, I could have sworn that it was a lot harder. Maybe if it's just the Sonic 3, because I don't remember it being that easy. Because I'm like, if I had played just Sonic 3 and then that was the ending, I would have been like, eh.
I know, it was kind of wah, wah, wah.
And so
this is real easy.
Yeah, it makes sense going into from Sonic 3 into Sonic and Knuckles for it to be like that.
But if we were in like 1990, what was it like? What year was it that this came out? Like
it was 94.
94?
Yeah, because they both came out the same year, which is like.
But they were like months apart, right?
Yeah.
At least. So like you're there, and back then time used to move slowly because there wasn't much to do between one thing and another. Because it's not like you have the freaking internet. Keep yourself occupied unless you were like really wealthy or like really like super like geeky and had the time to put together things. You just didn't have the internet.
Yeah.
At that time, and it was like, and even still, there wasn't that much on the internet to do. It's not like you could stream anything and watch shows that you wanted to watch.
That was still back in the days of like dial-up.
Yeah. Took me like 24 hours to download a 30-minute episode of Sailor Moon. I seriously doubt like I'm gonna.
Yeah, and it's not like there was like walkthroughs or like you couldn't get like information about these games like right away. Like I think when I bought Sonic 3, I don't even know if I knew that there was going to be a Sonic and Knuckles coming up after that.
You had to be like in the industry or like at least be like a subscriber to one of the gaming magazines, but I think at that time it was just like Nintendo Power. Did they have like, but did Nintendo Power even do anything with Sega? Or did they have another magazine at that time?
There was one
gaming?
that I used to get, I want to say Game Informer, but it wasn't called Game Informer.
Oh, it was like the precursor to Game Informer.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Game Informer.
I think it was Game Informer.
And it's
because Game Informer was around in the 90s.
Yeah,
I know that.
They were around for a long time. And
yeah, they used to be like the holy grail of like gaming after Nintendo Power. But like Nintendo, even though it had a hold over the market, like this was when like the height of Sega.
Yeah, this is like right before they released the 32X or something, or right around the same time.
And then their market started crashing.
And it just started going like downhill on
that. But honestly, I was a fan of Sega consoles, so it's like it's really about the history of Sega. You know, Sega was originally an American company that sold to a Japanese company, and the Japanese company was priority. Then when they got to their height, it was split between America and Japanese, and then America goes, let's do the 32X. Japanese go, no, we're going to work on Saturn, but we're not going to tell the American market we're working on the Saturn until we have it released. And then just like, was it like weeks or a month even before like Saturn was released, they released the 32X, and then Japanese market goes, oh, guess what? We have the Saturn.
And then I don't even
What were they thinking?
Yeah, and it's like, and then they didn't even release a Sonic game for either one because it was just like, oh, well, we're not telling them really, so we're not even going to bother.
I thought they released one for Saturn. Well, I know they did. Okay, or was it Dreamcast?
It was Dreamcast.
It was Dreamcast. It was the adventure one.
Yeah. And so, like, they had the Sonic Adventure, which I was like, well, okay, well, that one makes sense, you know, but it's like...
I could have sworn they did release one for Saturn, but it didn't do well.
Yeah. No, it was the CD, the Sonic CD or whatever. And then that one didn't do well because, to me, it was
done poorly.
It was kind of done poorly.
Yeah, a lot of the Sonic games between Sonic and Knuckles and Sonic Adventure, I think, were done poorly. Like they weren't received really well. It's not that they were done poorly entirely. It's just that they were received well.
Yeah, because they did Sonic 3D Blast, which was that one's okay, but like it's not like, to me it doesn't come off like a real Sonic game.
Yeah.
But I mean, I enjoyed this one. Like how I said, this was like one of my favorite ones, and I just liked when I got Sonic and Knuckles that I put the cards together, and it continued on. It wasn't just like okay, here's Sonic 3. Okay, now here's Sonic 3 with Knuckles. That's what kind of bugged me about the Sonic 2 with Knuckles. But
well, Sonic 2 with Knuckles. There was a Sonic 2 with Knuckles?
yeah, if you put the cart for Sonic 2 in Sonic and Knuckles, you can play Sonic 2 with Knuckles.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, and Sonic 3, originally you can only pick the, Sonic, Tails, or one or the other. But once you put the Sonic and Knuckles together, then you can also play as Knuckles. But you can tell in Sonic 3 there's portions of the game where it's like, oh, this is where Knuckles goes through instead because he can break through walls and stuff like that. So that's kind of one of the things too that I wanted to go back and play it with Knuckles, because to me it's a completely different game and you're not actually going against Dr. Robotnik, even though you technically are.
Yeah.
They have to like alter the story a little bit because your antagonist isn't Knuckles because you're him. It's some other thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But I liked the idea that it goes straight through. This one was just weird though for that ending.
Yeah, if this was a standalone game, I would have been disappointed.
Yeah.
Because even though I may come off as frustrated and like annoyed by having to go through the whole extra tidbits at the end of a game, I honestly, if I don't have that stress and that like workout to get to the end, then defeating the game to me kind of just falls flat. Like I don't feel like I tried that hard to get there, and then it's kind of like womp womp womp.
Yeah, without the challenge, it's not as fulfilling.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it. Thank you.
Yeah. So then we'll continue on then into Sonic and Knuckles. I'll probably put in the like little intro of Sonic and Knuckles, but it'll just be a continuation from there.
Yeah.
And so I'll go ahead and count this one as a win for Sonic 3. And then I guess Sonic and Knuckles we'll see, but it's pretty much going to be the same thing, but this is a win for us.
Yay! I rock!
Well, you beat him, so
Yeah.
I got my ass kicked. So.
Whatever.
This is Versus a Game. I'm the Minion.
And I'm Meowgid. Meow meow meow. Bye bye!